What's up, Indiana Beast? I want to take a couple of seconds tonight just to talk to you before you get your rally really kicked off. And I want to start by telling Tyler, thank you. Thank you, Tyler. I hope you're standing on that side of the screen for letting me speak to this phenomenal group of individuals. I want to start with just a couple of things that are heavy on my mind as we go into the month of June and we finish in May. And I want to make sure everybody's clear on the expectations and really what I and hopefully Tyler and all of you guys are on the same page with. And that's simply behaviors. It's all I worry about, right? The numbers will come, the successes will happen, the celebration will be there if we can truly focus on behaviors. And I just want to give a quick nudge and reminder of what those behaviors are. When it comes to mini business centers and CRUs, there's two behaviors. For the BAMs that are in place, it's dedicating yourself to the calls. I can't implore enough to focus on the big successes for those calls that are happening out there across the nation. I really, truly look forward to the time that we can celebrate that call in Indiana Central, launching a humongous opportunity in a deal. And then to 2020, leveraging the fact that once you put an opportunity in 2020, that it goes to so many different people that are going to work that lead. Okay. For the frontline sellers that aren't in the BAM role, you're still an integral part of our success in CRU. And the only behavior I need from you is asking questions. Where do you work? What do you do for a living? What does that mean on your shirt? Who's in charge of your wireless account? Have you met my BAM? Have you been to our mini business center? Those questions that generate those opportunities. Because when the front line and that CRU sustains, and then the back of the house with their mini business centers go up, we see an incremental increase with CRU, and it's going to be what successfully drives our business forward. When it comes to TV, it's just the SSW, at what I call the super savings worksheet, gives you an opportunity to show this customer how super the savings can be when they switch to DirecTV, or how super the savings can be when they couple their current DirecTV with the Unlimited Plus package and what that opens up. That's the one behavior that we're really looking for each of you guys to buy in. One with every single conversation that you have. And the other behavior is simply when you're talking to customers, you find a creative way to bump that spike and talk to TV with every one of those interactions. Be creative, be consistent, and be excited about the products and services that we have in front of us. And then the engagement on the initiatives, engagement in our chats, engagement in your district. That's the other behavior that I'd love to see. I tell you, excitement creates excitement, and it really breeds excitement. And I love those of you in Indiana Central that are loud, that are vibrant, that are vocal with the successes, that celebrate those successes of others. And truly, it's what feeds the camaraderie with it is Indiana Central and you wonderful beast. When it comes beyond those are just a few things on top of my mind. But what I got on here tonight to do is just to recognize a handful of you guys, and I will make sure I get the list correctly as I have it. But first and foremost, I want to make sure that I give a shout out to Michelle for stepping into that Peru role and really showing what the possibilities and the opportunities are for that team in that location. And I couldn't be more excited with what she's doing. I want to thank Ken for taking the challenge that is Kokomo and running with it, and what you're doing day in and day out to move that business truly forward. I want to give a shout out just shamelessly to Caleb and Xavier, who are just powerhouses with entertainment. And I've loved the chat over the last couple of days. I think Xavier sold like 12 TV in the last 2 days, and then Caleb sold like 11 and a half. But the excitement that's generating and the fun that's creating within your group is absolutely palpable. So thank you both for the commitment. And ideally, I'm sure both of you guys could speak to the successes of the SSWs with that process. So thank you. I want to give a shout out to Greensburg. Go back to last month, Greensburg, for taking the number 41 spot on the quarterly action scorecard, leading the charge for this Beast INC. And then I want to make sure another shout out right along with it is Josh Young for taking the number 1 spot in Indiana Central in the month of May. Congratulations for the first time ever cracking that number 1 spot. And there's this kid, Jeremy, that I think has been in several of your stores and doing just a phenomenal job. 14 CRU, and how could we not promote him to step in and take that role of the BAM for Greencastle? And we have no doubt you're going to have the same success, if not more success, than Elizabeth did when she was in that role. And then also shout out to Ashley Schwering, one of the hardest names to figure out if you don't ask her personally, on stepping into the DLSC role and just traveling to store after store and making an impact everywhere that she goes. And then most importantly, I want to welcome all of you that this is your first rally in the Beast INC. And if it's your first night, I'm sure it's a little intimidating. I'm sure it's a little ominous, but I encourage you to get involved, to be vocal, to interact, to engage, get to know the people that are around you, because you are the lifeblood that's going to continue to move us forward in the months to come. And you are the ones that are going to show these people that have been doing it for a long time how easy it is to adapt and be successful within our new initiatives. So we have a lot of expectations for you, a lot of hope for you, but we know for a fact you definitely will not underimpress. And ideally outpace some of these veterans that are in the room. So hopefully all of you guys have a great rally tonight and enjoy it. Listen in. Tyler's got some awesome contests to launch for you for the month of June and a lot of great things that are going to happen for us. And oh, by the way, hopefully you guys are enjoying that new comp structure that we launched out to make this simple and to stay true to our mission, which is to make our employees and our customers genuinely happy. And hopefully you guys are feeling that love right now. So I'll turn it back to Tyler. You guys have a great night, and thanks for the 5 minutes that Tyler didn't realize he was going to give me. So appreciate it. We'll see ya.